College student with a movie star connection. Sid Wells was shot dead in his own living room. The Boulder police detective assigned to the case 30 years ago is still trying to solve the crime. He has a warrant to arrest the prime suspect. The problem is he disappeared 27 years ago. 9 Wants to Know investigator Melissa Blasius has obtained never-before-seen photos of the crime scene as the victim's family still seeks justice.
This is Sid Wells in his Navy ROTC uniform. In 1983, he was a student at CU. The beautiful woman on his arm, Shauna, his girlfriend, and the daughter of Robert Redford. And this man here is the guy police want to see behind bars. Inside the Spanish Towers condominiums, it was August 1st, 1983, and Sid Wells was dead next to his couch in a pool of blood.
Those last few minutes in that tower that day on August 1st, there's only 2 people that know what happened, and one of them is dead.
The other person, Sid's roommate, Thayne Smika. Crime scene photos show a note on the coffee table signed by Smika. It says he went to visit his parents for a few days. But investigators say the 24-year-old only left after killing Sid with this shotgun.
I think I was 24 or 25.
Not much older than they were.
Boulder Police Deputy Chief Dave Hayes was a detective on the scene.
What we think happened was there was a confrontation in the apartment.
Hayes and other investigators believe Smika had a motive.
Because he owed rent.
Yeah, he was supposed to pay $300 rent that day.
Boulder police arrested Smika in 1983, but he was released due to a lack of evidence back then. Smika fled Colorado 3 years later. The trail went cold with his abandoned car in Beverly Hills. That was 27 years ago.
It's something you never get over.
Sid Wells' brothers and his mom talked to 9 Wants to Know as they mark the 30th anniversary of the murder.
He was the type of kid that was fun to be around. He had a lot of friends, and they had a lot of good times.
The family shared some of these photos for the first time. Sid at the lake, in the cockpit, in a dance class, and on horseback with his girlfriend, Shauna Redford.
She became a big part of our family.
But Sid never got to start his own family, nor experience success in journalism or the Navy. His suspected killer has been successful in at least one thing: hiding from the law. The FBI helped create these images of what Thayne Smika might look like today.
One of our theories of the case is that he got a new identity in the 1980s and has really been living that person for 20-something years.
Deputy Chief Hayes says he believes Smika's family may be keeping his secrets even now.
We do occasionally hear some things from the family that Mr. Smika was somehow the victim in all of this. If that's the case, then come forward.
Hi, are you Darlene?
Yes.
Hi, my name
When
is
I went to
Melissa
Smika's
Blasius.
mom's home in northern Colorado,
Ma'am,
I was also shut out. But Sid's mom hopes that Darlene Smika would be willing to open the door to her someday.
I'd tell her that my sympathy to her. I mean, how awful to have, it's horrible to have your son murdered. But can you imagine having your son commit one? That's got to be a tragedy.
A tragedy compounded because a killer still walks free.
Do you think that you will see the day that he is brought to justice?
Probably not. But that doesn't mean that I don't hope it'll happen, whether I'm here or not. It would help our family a great deal.
Boulder police say they have kept in close contact with all the key witnesses in this case, including Shauna Redford. So they say they will be ready for trial once there's an arrest. Melissa Blasius, 9 News.
And Boulder police tell us they did get a tip last year saying Smika may be living near Puerto Vallarta on the western Mexico coast. They posted pictures, offered a reward in a Mexican newspaper, but they never did get confirmation, so Smika could be anywhere.